Hey everyone, Brittany here. Thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube video. This video is meant to help you navigate your gallery that I send to you. You probably have an email sitting in your inbox that looks similar to this. If you are having issues navigating your gallery, feel free to watch this video. And if for any reason it does not contain the answers that you're looking for, also feel free to reach out because I'm happy to help you individually navigate if something's not going right too. So to view your gallery, you're going to click View Photos. Note that there is likely a download pin here and then an expiration date. So just be careful and make sure that you are viewing and placing your order within that expiration date. All right, so going into the gallery here, you have this beautiful landing page. And so Elise was actually a past client of mine. And look how absolutely beautiful she is. We had the best time shooting together. So this is actually her real life proofing gallery that I'm showing you and teaching you how to navigate off of. So going in here, there's a couple different tabs that you look at first. So this first tab will be your proofing gallery. So all the different selections that you have. The next will be behind the scenes. There's likely a recommendations tab as well. And if this is the second time you're seeing your images, there will be a final images tab too. So we're going to talk through each of the tabs and how to navigate them. So again, this is her proofing section of her gallery. As you know, there is a proof do not post on all these images. So just a little reminder that these have not been purchased yet and should not be used for any social media. Feel free to use them to share with friends and family. There's actually a whole sharing button that I can show you how to use as well. Definitely feel free to have anybody look at your gallery, but just a friendly reminder that you should not be posting these to social media because again, they're not paid for yet. Okay, so this is her proofing gallery. As you can see, there are a couple things that would absolutely get fixed in post-process. So like the background not being fully extended, those are little things that I will definitely address in post-processing. You know, a couple different hairs out of place here. These are kind of, think about this is like, the picture is at like 70% here when you're looking through. Elise has absolutely beautiful, clear skin, but again, if there are any imperfections or anything, those will be absolutely taken care of in editing. But if you do have specific notes for me, there's actually a way to include all those while you're purchasing your images, which is really cool too. Okay, so something I recommend you doing, because there are usually so many great choices to choose from, is creating a favorites list. So basically you're gonna do that by clicking this little heart here. I've already created a login to this, but typically you're gonna be prompted for your email. And then once you have that, this little heart icon will show up over any of your images that you've selected. So you can go through and keep adding to this. Let's say we love that one. That one's so cute of her. Let's get a crown one in there too. Let's say one in the red look. That one's fierce. That one's really pretty. So basically you get the idea. You go and create your favorites gallery. And then when you go up here, you can see cart, favorites, download, and share. So if you click on your favorites, all your favorites will be selected here. And this is just a little nicer, a little tidier page that really helps you hone in on exactly what you're looking for and your favorites here. So that will always be a go-to for you to access there, but you can always just go back to the main proofing gallery too. The behind the scenes tab, you should probably have one of these every once in a while. The shoot day is just so crazy and I'm not able to capture some behind the scenes images. If you do have this tab, these are yours to use, a free download, just a little kind of extra to kind of document our time together that day. There should also be a recommendations tab. If you're not seeing one of these, feel free to reach out and ask me for my thoughts. I always have thoughts of a couple images that are just popping out to me that I really, really like and think will do well in photogenic competitions. So these were the three that I was really drawn to for Elise. All right, so let's say that you have selected the images that you liked. Oh, that one's fun too. You've talked with your coach and you all align on exactly what you are going to bring into competition and maybe what grandma and grandpa want or what your mom wants or your boyfriend or whatever. So then you can go to cart and that will show you anything that you have purchased already. But to basically access the price list, you're going to click on the shopping cart icon of any of the images. So here's really going to be the list that you're going to pull up. And these have different headers too. So when you look at, there's packages, prints, canvas, metal prints, and other. These might be a little different depending, again, on what type of session that you chose with me and how many looks that you've been doing. So for example, this particular session type has like a 15 image for edited image package. This one has a gallery buyout option, a single digital download, etc., etc. So you get the idea. If you are looking for details for any of the images, they're going to be on this left-hand side here, along with pictures of the examples of a couple of products too. So if you have any questions, here's a great place for information. Under the other section, there is a braces removal that is per image. So if you are selecting an image, remember to add that if you need that. There's also the rush fee option. So if we've discussed that and that's something that you need expedited images, that's going to be available for you here. It's pretty typical to start in the packages area though, and I want to show you exactly how those work. So this one, again, is like an example of 15 edited images here. So if you add that to your cart, this will pop up and allow you to select all the 15 images that you want. So you can either go to your entire proofing gallery and select from there, or here's a little hint, there's actually a separate tab for your favorites. So these are already ones that you selected that stood out to you in that proofing gallery, and sometimes that just makes the selection process a little easier to do. So you would go through here and it'll show you the ones that you've selected, again, your entire proofing gallery and your favorites. So you can go through and add all 15 that you want. Then when you click OK, it'll show you your gallery and the images that you've selected. So here it's just a reminder that you only have 2 of the 15 selected, and it's going to make you choose all 15 before you complete your purchase. If you do have a minimum order requirement with your session type as well, and you try to check out before you've completed that, there will also be an error message down here. Okay, so if you keep shopping and we also want to purchase this image, and that's just the single digital, we can do that too by selecting the single digital download and print rate release here. We can keep shopping. So you get it. So basically you go to your cart. Just for this instance, I'm going to delete that so we can get to the next page quickly. You can hit checkout. And here, if you do have a coupon, if we did a sponsorship or a special or anything, you're going to apply it right here. If you do not enter this, I'm going to have to void the order and make you redo it again. So ensure that you have that coupon code and you're entering it right here. Same goes for gift card. If you happen to have one of those, that will go here. If you have any other questions or notes here, this is a great place to talk with me too. If you have like an overall comment or concern or thought, feel free to include it there as well, and I will be able to see that and address it too. So you're going to complete your typical billing and shipping information here. If you want to share your gallery, you are going to use this button here, and you can either share it to any social media or have an actual link that you can send to, again, coaches, family, whoever you want opinion on there too. Okay, so let's talk about final images. So let's say you get your email and your images are ready, which is super great. So you've selected them, you've paid, I've been able to retouch them, and they're uploaded into your gallery. So you will get an email with a pin here. So just copy and paste that here. And then when you go back to your gallery, you're going to see this print write release, which is basically going to be downloaded just like any other image in your gallery. And this will basically be the golden ticket if you're printing anywhere besides myself, to ensure, basically just prove that you are actually the owner and have the ability to print these images. So when you hit download here, you type in your email, they're going to copy or paste that pin from that email and click next. And you are going to be able to select what you want to download. So you can go behind the scenes, you can go final images, whatever is there for you to download. And then you can either choose web or high resolution. Web size is really great if you're going to be submitting to pageants or modeling agencies, anywhere that you have to email a picture. So fair warning, these images are the highest quality. So they are very large and take a little bit of time to download. Oftentimes I'd recommend actually doing both. So do one web size download and one high resolution. But let's say we have high resolution and we're going to do that for both behind the scenes and final images. So as I said, these are really large files. They can kind of take some time to download. So you will actually get notified when they are ready for download via the email that you input to download those images. Or, we're only looking at a couple different images here, so that happened pretty quickly. And you can click that and that will start downloading in the bottom there. And then once that's finished, you're just going to open that up and access those pictures.